Welcome back to the 5th annual Taco Village podcast. This time we're just doing music hot takes, but I was thinking we could do like any music in general.
Oh yeah, no, we're workers. Today's video is just gonna be about music.
We're all very artistic for music. So.
Yeah, we all love music. We have all worked on music in some capacity at some point, and we're just gonna be talking about it. Just anything really.
Surprisingly, this was not our idea though. This was Omar's idea.
Who is present with us?
Omar,
Got any kind of words for the
do you have any words to start out?
Hello?
Yeah,
there you go.
Close.
That's good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, I picked him up.
They can feel his presence through
His
they
vibes.
can feel his aura.
All you
in the
need to know
background.
is that he's there, and we'll tag along every once in a while to see his take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
How do you want to start? Like just music hot takes or what's
I
up?
think we should start with Omar's first because he had the idea.
what's
And
your
he
hot
has-
take?
He has the steamiest hot.
Give us a hot take.
I got none right now.
What do you do?
This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
You had the whole car ride from Downey to think of.
He's like, all your guys' music sucks.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
His hot take because he hates everything that I like.
Let's just talk about some of our favorite bands, because like I think one thing about all of us is that we're all distinctly different.
Oh, should we
And the
just
shit
go
that we
around
just like.
first and say our favorite
Yeah.
band and then discuss after?
We'll just-
How
see.
about top 5 favorite bands?
Oh,
Okay,
top
yeah,
five.
let's talk about our favorite bands. We'll each take a turn until we get to 5. All right.
Oh, I go
Yeah,
first?
Bento, you go first. Tell
Okay.
us one of your favorite bands.
Just one?
Yeah, we'll switch after one. And then
Oh, okay. My most favorite band is Hippocampus. do I go to the next person now?
No,
Or,
you could talk.
or do I say why? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about.
Well, they're my favorite band because I think honestly just everything they make is a hit for me personally, and their music touches on a lot of subjects that are just a
Sorry
lot
about
of
the dogs.
things that I relate to, things I struggle with, and they touch on it in a way that's very like palpable to me and very like it always comes across. There's never been a time where I'm like, "Oh, that didn't really hit." Like it always comes across well, and it comes across in a way that I think like is very palpable to me, and that's very like very impactful. But also the music's just good, and it's not always like doom and gloom, even if the subject matter is like doom and gloom. Like there's always kind of like a positive kind of thing. Or just like something interesting going on with the music. They're always trying new things. And they're that like the unique thing, well one unique thing is they have like a brass player, because he doesn't always do trumpet. He does the other one, I forget what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. But he has like the other thing, and then they're always just doing stuff, like experimenting with their music. Like they have like each of their albums, they usually try to do something very different. And then their EPs are kind of like, they kind of lead into their albums, I've noticed. But I could get more into that later. Yeah, do I pass to the next person?
Yeah.
Who wants to, or Omar, you want to go?
No, just go.
No, I really go.
Yeah, right. All right, then you go.
Yeah, you think about your favorite band.
All right, I'll go quickly. I'll make mine short and sweet. Obviously, My Chemical Romance is one of my favorite bands. I'd say that's number like maybe 3, 4. I don't know. I just like the emotion, the intensity in a lot of their music. I think their sound, despite not having, I don't think they have a distinct sound. I think they all sound different at some points. Like the first album is completely different to the third album. And just kind of fuck with them, you know. It might be a little biased because I was fucking growing up with them, but it's like whatever. We talk a lot more about them in like the fucking vlog and the upcoming ranking, so I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm gonna talk about it and then like you probably already watched the video.
Because we're going to the concert as of recording this on Saturday.
As of recording, we haven't gone. When it releases, it will be. I think we went to them almost a week ago.
When this releases? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So yeah, well, you'll see that I already talked a lot about them. So anyway,
yeah.
Matthew or Omar?
Here you go, Omar.
What are your favorite bands? Just one of them.
Just pick one band you like. It doesn't have to be like that, like, you know.
Well, I'm just a sponge, and I listen to whatever music.
Except Hippocampus. He does not like Hippocampus.
But if any band, I would say I would actually have to say a singer.
Oh, yeah? Band or artist, yeah.
Brandon Woods, Brenton Woods from the oldie and the classic. Simple, just a man that appealed to the Chicano audience and fans, and yeah, I'm just one of them.
And how did that, or like?
How does it make you feel?
Yeah, or like, is there anything else like noteworthy?
Yeah, he recently passed away, and I was
Yeah,
fucking
he
sad,
passed
yeah.
away before I could go see him. Wait, let it be like can I have the microphone real quick? Let it be known, I have told him, oh, let's go see him. Like in 2024, I was like, oh, let's go see him because he was gonna go play at the Greek Theater. And then Omar was like, no, but I already saw him. And I was like, okay, but I haven't seen him. And we could both go see him. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, then next time he tours. And then he died in January. I'm still salty about that. I never got to see him. But let it be known, Omar has seen him live.
Yeah.
But now I never will. So that's
Anything
nice.
else?
one of the best simple like love artists, honestly.
Yeah, his love songs are like super.
Mm-hmm.
Very slow down.
Peak.
All right, I'm just gonna go on my fifth favorite band, number 5. They used to be number 3, but now they're 5. It's yeah, they got demoted. Led Zeppelin. No, it's just kind of just grew out of them a little bit.
Oh.
It's just Led Zeppelin. They kind of went back. They went down to 5 just because just overburnt. That's it. But the one thing that made me fall in love with them was just the live album. The song remains the same. And that's probably the best live album I ever heard in my life. And yeah, all the solos in that song and like all the transitions they have, like each song is probably like at least 5 minutes, at least. So there's that. But I mean the songwriting and their albums are pretty good. Jimmy Page is probably like number 2, my number 2 for guitarist of all time. Maybe number 3. Like that's taking switch and stuff like that. And yeah, I like him.
That's cool. Nice, yeah. Back to Bento.
Oh, what do I say now?
Number 4.
Number 4?
Oh, I guess number 2.
Oh, I guess number 2.
Oh yeah, because I went from first. Number 2 is 9 Inch Nails, or like 9 Inch Nails / Trent Reznor / Atticus Ross, I guess, because it's kind of all like, because like Trent Reznor as 9 Inch Nails, that's like his industrial rock project. I grew up listening to 9 Inch Nails because my dad listened to 9 Inch Nails. So that's like my second, just because it's like all that's Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. But I also really like Trent Reznor's movie scores. Those are also really good. There's like some where I just listen to them like outside of the movie. Like I have on a playlist, I have like some of the Challengers soundtrack. I have like some of the soundtrack from Bones and All. Just all, I basically love anything that Trent Reznor touches. Just because I think he has such a way with instrumentals, especially lyrics. He's pretty good. He's not the best lyricist, I will admit, but shut up. Shut the fuck up. Dramatic foreshadowing.
Just cuts to us like arguing.
But yeah, I think instrumentally he makes like just some of the most infectious, like just instrumentals that you'll ever hear, and he knows perfectly how to capture an idea or a vibe contained within sound. Like you give him an inch and he just makes whatever. He can go off with so much with so little. From what I can gather from interviews, especially from when he makes from from when he makes soundtracks. Sometimes they don't give him a lot. Sometimes they give him a bunch. No matter what they give him, he's able to deliver every time something spectacular. You have your microphone. I forgot.
I don't have to switch off. I have the main mic. I guess since I started at number 3, I'm gonna go to number 4. The Foo Fighters. 11 albums in, 2 spin-off albums.
God
I
damn.
think. Listen, the Foo Fighters have.
Foo Fighters.
They're pretty strong.
I think for the amount of albums they have a lot more hitters than they do like stinkers. But it's like.
That's a crazy amount of albums, though.
That's a crazy amount of
I didn't
albums.
know they had that many.
Yeah, they have 11
Jesus
official,
fucking
2
Christ.
side albums as different band names.
I think the Rolling Stones have like 15 or 20.
Really?
I think so.
I think that.
Oh my god.
They haven't stopped making music.
They still make music?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They were in the I think during the Grammys last year.
Oh shit,
And
they
number
keep
one.
making music and
I think they did,
babies.
didn't they?
I think they.
Yeah, they won last year.
Yeah.
The Grammys, like best rock song, I think.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sometimes when bands have a lot of songs or albums, it's like, oh, well, I mean, they cannot be hitters, but then you have The Cure, I mean,
Oh yeah, The Cure's
which
based.
I might talk about, maybe.
You should.
But Foo Fighters. First 4 albums, magnificent. They are some of the most, I think, the instrumentals from everyone. You got Chris Shifley, you got Nate Mendel, you got, who else you have? Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about Dave Grohl.
At this time.
I'm kidding. Listen, these guys are all amazing musicians, and I think the fact that they are able to carry on such energy. It might just be Dave Grohl, because a lot of the members are just like there. Like Pat Smear definitely doesn't want to be there sometimes, but it's like, you know, the goat, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. Even after this last album, the 11th one, but Here We Are, the one that they made in tribute to Taylor Hawkins, it's like you feel the energy and the true passion that, you know, Dave Grohl does put into the music, especially in a lot of the instrumentals. I just think this band is really solid and tight for the amount of music they have. It's really good.
Here you go.
Number 4.
Well, I kind of started in reverse order now.
Oh, okay.
Where did you start? What was Brenton? Where was he marked? Because you just said.
I just said
like,
his name because that's just what I thought about.
You know what? That's fair. I started number
or
3.
You just go on a stream of consciousness. That's fine.
Yeah. So I'll probably have Brent 1 of my 1.
Okay.
And then I'll probably put the Cranberries in my 2.
Oh,
No, number
fuck.
2.
Yeah. Right under them because it's just a cultural group. That's why. And.
Mother.
They're talking about families in the songs.
I
that's
know,
why. And
but I don't.
They come from a very well-known culture that's like built on family.
Yeah.
They're Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're from Ireland, and during that, the whole basically the breakdown of their country.
Yeah.
And yeah, and in a sense, you can kind of feel it in their music, especially when they're in their lead singer.
Dolores O'Riordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that, especially like when, I don't know, I guess like at some point I thought that her like singing was just like a little bit too much, but I'm like, oh, I get it. I
still
get
don't
where it's
like
coming
her.
from.
I don't like her singing.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
That's
I like the
that's a
songs
take.
and the lyrics, but I like. This is like a running thing. If somebody does a cover of their songs, I tend to like the cover more, just because of like the singing. I don't really like her voice. I only like her voice really in the song "Linger," but
yeah,
even
do you
then,
like the Linger or the Royal Lotus one?
I like both, but the thing is, you just can't capture her emotions. Like,
you very much can.
No,
actually.
no.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a nostalgic merchant, but no.
This is a common argument that we have. This is our domestic dispute. Is the cranberries? The cranberries and hippocampus is our biggest disagreements.
I feel another situation. Nah, I'm joking.
Play all 3 videos.
Right now, back to back. It's my turn, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
number 4.
Number 4. Slightly
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Wait, that guy
14.
died.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, the
okay.
guy who stands
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the Burger
He
King
died.
foot lettuce.
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
Not.
The king of the burgers to come out, or what the fuck?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
the king himself went out and like went to his.
Oh my god.
What do you want to call it? Yeah, number 4 is slightly surprising, not too surprising though. The Strokes. What?
The Strokes.
The Strunks.
Only heard of the Voids.
Better band. Nah, but yeah, just the Strokes. They're my probably like my most listened to band at the moment, but they're kind of phasing out right now. For number 1, my number 1 spot.
No, I'm joking.
I wouldn't doubt
I'm
it.
joking.
Nah, I just like the composition and all that stuff, and Julian's voice kind of tickles my brain really, really nicely. I want to be
Okay,
Julian.
that's fair, yeah. I like his singing voice.
I mean, listen, two of my favorite Daft Punk songs have him. So
Exactly. See.
I mean, what
Infinity
can I say?
repeating.
He's a cunty singer.
yeah.
His
Dude.
voice is nice, especially when they get him on that auto tune. You cannot stop that man.
Yeah.
It's like Charlie XCX with the auto tune. That's
Yeah, that's
him with the
literally him,
auto-tune,
yeah.
too. It's like they're the two people who do it the best. Like it's not just to make them sing better. It adds something.
Yeah.
And it's magical.
That's I love Julian because he's probably like one of my favorite like celebrities ever. I want to be Julian so much.
I like the video where the fans asking him something and he's on his iPad.
Oh yeah, I was at the was at airport, right? I think it was at airport or some shit.
It was no, there was one where he's at a festival and the fan is like talking to him or something and he's like on his iPad. He's like, hold up, and he like goes on his iPad.
I don't remember seeing that actually.
But apparently, like from what I've heard, it's like a running thing that he always stays strapped with his fucking iPad or something.
He probably has like music ideas in there probably. I don't know, but yeah.
What if he's just like playing a game?
That too. Just playing Candy
He's
Crush.
on Angry Birds. He's like, hold up, let me see.
I really relate to the red guy. Nah.
Nobody said anything.
Big Red.
Yeah, the big red. Yeah, that's my Strokes.
That's cool.
My slight Strokes.
Number 4, that's pretty good. Tight.
Oh, it's back to me.
Yeah. By the way, the video. This is both on Spotify and on YouTube. And if you're watching the YouTube video, the artists are on screen. So just saying. So maybe you might want to listen to and watch it if you want.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We need to get
No, you're good. I was trying to think of something funny to say, and I couldn't think of anything funny to say right there.
It's so hard to come up with something funny.
Yeah.
That's why I just spit out my shit sometimes.
Yeah. The moment the moment has to be right. Yeah.
Number 3.
So my third favorite band is definitely Depeche Mode. Honestly, it's more of a tie between Nine Inch Nails and Depeche Mode, but I just think Nine Inch Nails is a little bit above Depeche Mode just because it's like it's consistently amazing and there's just something. I feel like honestly it's kind of like the inverse of like with Trent Reznor. It's like where he can take an idea and capture it really well, but I feel like his lyrics can sometimes be can be kind of like weak. Depeche Mode, they like it's like kind of the same thing where it's so hard to explain because it's like I like them for such similar reasons. But okay, with Nine Inch Nails and like all of his other stuff, it's like a lot of it's coming from him or like partially Atticus Ross. But with Depeche Mode, it's very much a group effort, and even when the roster changes, it's like that magic is still there, and it's not because of any one or two members. It's like very much an equal group effort but it is very interesting to see how the roster change the sound and how the concepts change. And I just like that also their discography is so diverse. Like they have so much stuff. They have religious music. They have a whole album just of fucking religious music. They have goth music. They have an album where their first album actually where they're basically a boy band. And oh my god, just live, they're fucking, oh my god, it's insane. I'll probably like put in the drive like some clips of like them live.
Bam, bam, bam. There's they go.
But they're absolutely insane, and they're so like I I don't know, they're just so talented. There's just something so magical. Honestly, what it comes down to is I feel like Trent Reznor's sound and everything, even when he's not trying to be dark, I feel like his is kind of like a dark magic kind of sound. Whereas Depeche Mode, even when they're being dark, it doesn't always feel like it's coming from a dark place, if that makes sense. Like, there's just something magical in the purest form of like, wow, like this is just so beautiful. And they just have such a way of like saying things. Like, if I could highlight one song, I feel like that's particularly really well written in lyrics. Like, if you read the lyrics to the song Precious, like even without knowing the context of why they wrote that song, it's such like a heartbreakingly beautiful like glimpse. You could interpret it in so many ways. So I'm not gonna say like if you guys want to go figure that out on your own. I would encourage you to figure it out on your own. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's such a oh my god. Or like even in the song like Enjoy the Silence, I know that's like their most popular song, but it's for a reason. It just captures something, like especially if you read the lyrics, it's like putting words to a song where the whole point of the song is like finding beauty in silence is crazy. Like it doesn't sound that crazy, but it is actually, if you really sit down and think about it, that's a crazy feat. Who goes next again? Oh, you have your microphone. I keep trying to hand it to you, but you have one.
Number 3. Oh wait, no, I said my number 3 was My Chemical Romance. Number 4 was Foo Fighters. Right. Number 5. And then we'll do 2 and 1 for me. Hold on. Fucking Panic at the Disco.
This is my.
They used to be number 1 for such a long time, and then
What's the T with that,
and
sis?
then I grew up.
Oh.
I took
That's
off
so-
my rose-tinted glasses.
That's so real, though.
I was like, okay, let me step back.
Sit down and let me correct it.
Vices and Virtues. First of all, their first 3 albums, perfect.
God tier even.
I love those 3 albums. I love the bonus tracks of the Vices and Virtues. We gotta see, they kind of dipped down a little bit towards the final 3 albums. But, we're not gonna talk about those because Brendan Urie's a funny guy. Yes, he said a couple slurs sometimes. Yes, he said he would fuck everyone in the concert venue one time.
Dude, that was
Yes,
crazy. Like,
he would
even
fuck
if
his
you
mom.
don't, even if you don't want it, I was. That was crazy. It's not funny. But
Yeah, he said he would fuck his mom. I know that.
Oh
He said
my
a bunch
God.
of things. All right, he's a funny man. But Ryan Ross. Now, give me a second to explain Ryan Ross. Ryan Ross is a funny, cute white boy. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I listen. I just liked them a lot when I was a little boy. I liked album number 1. Their target demographic.
I took that in a different ways.
Okay, well, see there you go.
When
Listen.
you said target demographic, I okay.
No,
Anyways.
no.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about
I'm gonna touch you.
Pablo was groomed by Brendan Urie, confirmed.
No, I was gonna by Ryan Ross.
Joking.
Allegedly, okay? Allegedly.
Allegedly. I just met him once in his back room. Right?
But we'll put the GoFundMe in the bio for his legal fee.
But yeah, that's all I have.
This is all jokes. Please, Brendan Urie, don't sue us. We don't have the money for it.
Brendan Urie, I'm gonna go watch it when we're young. Don't worry.
But if you do, give us the views.
And I mean, yeah, I don't have much to say much about them. I just really like the music from the first 3 albums. They were all really distinct, and then they went into a pop direction that I really didn't like. And then Brendan Urie got annoying to me, and his voice, it just kind of fell off a little bit. But I still do appreciate the first 3 albums a lot. So that's it.
If I could chime in to kind of
No.
defend, to kind of defend the pop albums, I personally don't dislike them until it got to the one where he's walking on the building. I forget
Pray
what
for
it's
the
called. Yeah, I don't. It's funny. I liked that one on release, and I actually bought it, and then like it fell off for me heavily after that. But the albums before that, like Death of a Bachelor, Too Rare to Live.
Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die.
Yeah. Like those ones, like for the pop stuff, I personally think are really good.
Yeah, the 4th album, Quickly, was made by Dallin, mostly by Dallin. They wrote a lot of it and made a lot of music. So yeah, I really like that one too. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyway, that's it. That's what
Yeah.
Number 3.
Is it your number 3 or?
For what again?
We're talking about music.
So what? Favorite artist or?
Yeah.
No, or just whatever you want to say, or I guess favorite artist, yeah. Because you decided.
Can I say? Oh,
No. You gotta edit that out.
He made a couple artworks.
Yeah, fuck it. Just start talking about actual painting artists. Let's
Oh my
see.
God.
No,
I actually have a favorite painter.
no,
We're not
but
gonna get into that.
no.
This is a music episode.
Yeah, for music favorite group, I would say probably third one. Boy Hits Cars, which is a little like rock band, a little rock indie band.
Mm.
It's kind of hard. I believe they started in the '90s and went through, and they still technically play with just one main singer. I forget who's the one band that has like just one singer, and he's like trying to break up the band.
I think that was Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco. Basically, that's
We
style.
just talked about.
Okay, fine,
Oh
fine.
my god.
But it was basically that style where like the group left in like basically 2005.
Oh, and it's just
the
one
main,
guy.
Yeah, the main singer. He's the only one left, and he just gets other people to like kind of
the touring.
yeah,
band.
just to tour. But they have like they had a successful run, being involved with like Dragon Ball and American series, bringing their music in there, and their band members also left to do voice acting in a bunch of series.
That's cool.
So yeah, everyone was basically an A-lister in my books.
But if I could ask you, have you listened to their output after the rest of the members left?
Yeah.
Is the magic still there on their later work as opposed to like before?
Fuck no.
No? So do you think it's like with Panic at the Disco where some of the magic left after the other members left, or?
It wasn't really like it's because as a group they would make their own songs and they would put it into it, so like the whole album would come together.
Yeah.
Like
Because like that's part of what I was saying about Depeche Mode is like the magic didn't necessarily leave at all, even though some of the members left / passed away. But would you say that that's true for Boy Hits Cars or no? Because I think it's an interesting topic to see, like how much bands change in terms of like quality or sound or just whatever.
well, it's kind of because they're like an indie band.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say like the magic changed or like left because they were they weren't that famous. Like they didn't get lost in the sauce in that sense.
Yeah.
But like they kind of changed a bit of their direction because it's just one person leading it.
Yeah, because
So
I
that's
think that's definitely.
It's basically like what Morrissey did when he left the Smith.
Okay, no, but
like-
Morrissey got super lost. Morrissey fucking
Morrissey
got...
did not. He was always lost in the
Okay,
sauce.
listen, I don't like his solo music. I like him and the Smiths. His music outside of the Smiths, I feel like, is heavily lacking the magic that was in the Smiths, and that's because it's not the Smiths. It's just him being fucking arrogant and be like, "Oh, I'm so sad, and I'm so good at music. Let me rip my shirt off on stage."
Can't pull that off anymore. He still does
Did
it.
you see the one where
Yeah. Just-
dude, he's built like a fucking brick, and he has the shirt like pre-torn on
Yeah.
the top so he can rip the rest of it. But like solo, he doesn't have, even with the Smiths, he doesn't have a single fucking song where he needs to be doing all that.
What do you mean?
He has
Every
a
single
couple- he has
song.
a
No,
couple-
he does not.
It's every
no,
single
he
song.
does not.
Legit charming man. He's like. I'm
Why
the
would
one-
you rip your fucking shirt off to that?
He's a
Who is he?
charming man.
The man of the man
Oh
of charm.
my god. Morrissey is one of the least fucking charming people I could think of, dude. What are you talking? What are you on about?
On him.
Oh my god.
All right, Matthew, number 3.
Number 1, Morrissey.
Oh
I kind of fucked up this list a little bit. I probably should have done numbers, tops. I guess we move everything down. I guess
so it's like everything
What
you have to-
numbers did you even do before?
no, because
he wants to move it down, so like
yeah,
it would
'cause,
be Led Zeppelin
they're-
6,
yeah.
and what was it?
Led Zeppelin 6, The Strokes
Strokes 5.
5.
Oh, you reevaluated
Yeah.
the time between. Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're gonna talk about number 4 and 3.
Number 4 and 3.
Yeah, so we can
Yeah.
so we can all keep up.
All right. Number 4 would have to go to
Torches.
Torches.
And number 3, the Bensons. And
Honestly-
number 2, Vinny's Garage.
at the moment. Number 4 would have to go to the Chili Peppers.
Number 4.
Yeah, that's could be very surprising. I know.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. What's the tea with that?
No, nothing. It's just I've been like they've been in the rotation, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean they're still like my favorite band technically, just like not
Yeah.
at the moment.
Kind
Yeah.
of like an ebb and flow.
Yeah, just just
Yeah.
comes in.
I
and-
feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're very special to me. They're the ones that got me into like music a lot more, you know, because growing up I never really listened to any. I like only listened to whatever my parents played on the radio or whatever they have in like a little cassette tape.
Yeah.
And most of that was kind of garbage. I'm not even lying,
Bruh.
but it wasn't like complete garbage. It was like some bangers in there, but like the more I listen to it nowadays, I'm kind of like I don't know about this. But yeah, the Chili Peppers, they have a lot of really good music, all thanks to John. And
Basically.
yeah, John. It's without a doubt John carries the whole band.
In my opinion, I would agree.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious, you know.
Yeah.
Not saying like the others aren't as talented as much as like hate and controversial. I think the kid is right now. I think he's a pretty good singer.
I think
Not like the
it's
best.
just he ties everything, like whatever
Yeah.
they all bring. He's like the bow
Yeah.
that ties it all together.
Yeah.
Make it a complete package.
Because I mean with Anthony Kiedis, like
Can't even sing anymore.
I can't even sing.
Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the one where they're
Anymore.
singing fucking Californication and like
Californication.
and he's completely like 5 fucking beats behind.
Yeah. But yeah. Like during the prime, I guess like I think Anthony Kiedis was actually a pretty like decent singer. He's a good frontman. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he's, like,
Not a
the
good
best
person.
singer
Not a good
ever.
person.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like he's done some very questionable stuff like when he was younger, but
Very,
very not good stuff.
very gross. Very.
Very bad. I mean,
Very like, but it's the cycle of abuse because he was abused,
Mm.
and then I'm not saying like it's not his fault that he perpetuated.
Oh
it,
no,
'cause it
here we
is,
go.
But we have to also like acknowledge that it's like it's a cyclic thing where he was abused, and it influenced him to where now he thinks that behavior is okay, and he
Yeah.
continues on with that route.
also another thing is like he was very heavy on drugs, so that's probably another thing that kind of influenced
does
him a
not
bit.
help at all.
It doesn't
Yeah.
help at all, and
Yeah.
not saying that's excusable, but I mean that's when you're on drugs, can't really think straight.
Yeah.
But also one thing is like his lyrics are actually like a good majority of his songs actually have like very complex lyrics, surprisingly.
Yeah. Like half of the songs, I don't even know what the fuck he's on about.
No, yeah, like half of the song he's kind of like California, California.
Don't you know we're from California?
And then like the other ones are actually very like sophisticated, like complex lyrics and such, like about loving
Yeah.
a girl or like talking about like some like what's the one song, Porcelain, that's about
Oh,
uh,
that one.
a drug addict mom who's pregnant and such.
Yeah.
That's a very beautiful song. Quick Talk Elixir is also a very beautiful song.
Yeah, you should watch our
Uh,
version. Actually,
no.
I'm gonna put our version right here, man. Yeah.
Please no.
Look
Nico. But yeah, that's I have a lot more things to say about Chili Peppers. I don't want to go on.
What's number 3?
Number 3, currently the I would say Nirvana. It's another song that's kind of out of the rotation, but I still listen to them every time they come up.
Yeah.
Again, like I love Kurt Cobain. He's one part of my favorite guitarist. He's probably number 2.
Mhm.
And yeah. Despite him like being over glazed, I would think like he doesn't really excuse because he has done some questionable things.
Yeah.
Some of them might not be true because there's a lot of mystery behind him and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's hard, especially because he died so early on in his career, and then you have so many conflicting reports, like even from people who knew him, like especially between Courtney Love and Dave Grohl. Like I feel like there's a lot of conflicting reports between, especially those two.
Yeah. And also, let the man rest, man. Leave his case alone, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
Not 30 years,
people
but
still speculating. The one thing that really annoys me is that one trans girl that's like Kurt Cobain was trans. Like, can we just leave him the fuck alone, dude? Like his. You guys gotta realize, like, when people, like, when you speculate on these people, like, especially when they have kids, like, Frances Bean Cobain, y'all have to understand, is a real person who has lost her father at a very young age. She didn't get to know Kurt, And so I feel like it's very asinine when people try to like make all these speculations. It's just something that has really bothered me.
Yeah.
And it's like, can we just let the man rest, move on? Like, yeah, we can discuss like other things, but like things about his identity and like little semantic things like that, like his, especially when it comes to gender, sexuality, things that we won't ever know unless he explicitly said, which he didn't. Like, just leave it the fuck alone, because it's like, I feel like it's very disrespectful to like, especially to Frances, because it's like, dude, that was her dad, and I feel like it's fucked up to make all these speculations and she didn't even get to know him. Like, I feel like that's just not fair.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, at the same time, like, you know, like, they're still on about his case. Like, they reopened it again recently, I think.
Oh my fucking.
And then,
like, to see whether or not he was murdered?
yeah, they reopened and stuff, and that's good. And, like, fucking Howard Stern keeps talking about
Dude,
him.
I mean, Howard Stern
I
is like
fucking
Dave Grohl.
hate Howard Stern, dude. Like,
He's
shut, like,
alright,
dude,
but-
shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about what you have to say just because you're a man. That's
Exactly.
basically his whole thing is like, I'm a man. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody
Listen,
cares.
I'm a man, so my number one is gonna make a lot of sense.
I mean, okay. Besides all the controversies, though, like his music is honestly, if I was around the time that he was born, I would have fucking loved to see every single one of the concerts.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would honestly go to all of them.
That's honestly like one of the things that makes me the most sad about like Nirvana is that I'll never get to see them live.
Yeah.
So, the closest thing I have is just basically Foo Fighters and whatever cover band they have nowadays.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, all in all, it's just, you know, Kurt Cobain's pretty. He's a beautiful person. With like, he's like very.
Yeah.
He's flawed but beautiful, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's mostly it.
Yeah.
Alright. Number 4.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yep, we're almost done.
All right.
2 more each.
My number 4 is David Bowie. It isn't just the music with David Bowie. If it was just the music, he would probably honestly be number 5, but I'm gonna factor in the fact that he's like just been very influential on like me as a person, like cause you know, in his music too, there's a lot of things about like, you know, yeah, I feel like he's most known for like his higher concept things like Ziggy Stardust and like, you know, the Pale White Duke and all that kind of stuff. But if you look at like some of the lyrical content, like a lot of it is about like very real problems. And those are some of my favorite songs of his, like Ashes to Ashes, or like even like when he gets into just talking about higher concept things, it can still be really good, like in Station to Station. But I just admire how he was always so just, no matter how crazy the thing might have seemed to other people, it always just made so much sense to him that had to be the thing that he made at that time, and that he always made it how he wanted. And like there's a it's because I have a book of David Bowie quotes. And in one of the quotes he's like, it's something, I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this quote, but he says like, oh, I don't I don't make music for like other people, I make what I want to make. And I also like that he's never like been one to shy away and to be like pompous, like, no, I came up with this. Like, he's always been also one to be very open when he's been influenced by other artists. Especially, it mostly comes up in the conversations around his last album Black Star, where he was heavily influenced by things like I forgot that one band, the one where it's the 2 BDSM people, and I think the album's called The Money Store or something. What's that band? I don't remember, but I think he said he listened to that, and also he was influenced by Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly before he passed away, and that was like a lot of the stuff that went into him making Black Star. But yeah, I just think, you know, he was a very big influence on like how like I kind of like the philosophy I have around things. And I just think whether he's doing high concept or whether he's just talking about like his own struggles or just making whatever, just trying to be cunty, he just always does it so, like, he just executes it because when he wants to do something, or I should say when he wanted, because he's passed on, when he wanted to do something, when he had an idea of what he wanted something to do, sound, or look like, he just did it, and he didn't care if other people didn't like it, because it made sense to him, and that's all that mattered. And that's something that I really like strive for, is to just be like me and to do my thing. And because I've always struggled a lot with being insecure and caring a lot about what other people think and satisfying what other people's views of me are. And after like reading up on him and like, you know, reading his lyrics, listening to his music, seeing his videos, seeing his live performances, all that stuff, it's really like, it really planted the seed. Because I started getting into him in middle school, so a very formative time for me. It really planted the seed I have now, where like I'm very heavy as a person on everybody being an individual, and not just being like, oh, I'm different in a pick me kind of way, but like I'm heavy on you look within yourself and you figure out who you are and what things make you you and what things make you feel like you, and doing those things and having a big emphasis on what's important to you. Yeah. Brings a tear to your eye. Who's next?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Number 2.
No, I remembered this one.
Number 2, 1. Get it? 21 Pilots. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. They're not on the list.
There's an emphasis.
There's an emphasis. Number 2, The Cure. Easy choice for me. They have so many different styles of music. You got the 4 different phases, basically. The first 2 albums being one, the 2 and the 2 to 4 are a different one. You know, it's all different. And obviously my favorite one, which is somehow people's least favorite, the very last phase from like Bad Flowers, self-titled for 312 Stream. It's like
Peak.
Peak. People say, "Oh, this doesn't sound like anything like they were," but it's like, sure, it doesn't. But it's like, Wild Mood Swings was like such a phenomenal album because it sounded like nothing.
I love that album name too.
It's so funny. Yeah.
All of their album names are peak, by the way.
Yeah,
I just have to add, they're just
one.
They make me jealous that I didn't come up with those names because they're just so cool and they perfectly capture the albums.
Yeah, and like you probably heard people talk about like the most popular ones. It's cool. I think they have so much music for everyone to enjoy, and I enjoy all of their music. It's so long as you can take yourself out of a situation where you're like, oh well, that doesn't sound like them. It's like, oh well, who gives a fuck? It's like. For me with The Cure, it's like when you sit down and listen to fucking Wild Mood Swings and you find a song that sounds completely fucking bananas. It's like, oh my god, this shit's fucking amazing. But for me, when I listen to Bloodflowers, like that album is just like hits.
Oh yeah,
the instrumentals are like, it's so haunting, and when Robert Smith is like. I was trying to think of something funny, but I can't.
When he moans in the microphone for 45 minutes.
Funny, woo! At the beginning of a song, it's like, oh my god, yeah. This is going to be the best song.
Or when he's like, oh. He does that a lot too.
I don't know. They have so much music. It's all great. And I just think they're a generational band.
Peak! They showed up so loud on the thing.
Well, anyway, yeah.
Omar.
Number 4.
I don't know when was the last time I said my other group.
Boy Hits Cars.
But yeah, I know. I don't know how many minutes ago was that. But
like 10?
At number 4 we got The Smiths.
Oh my god.
The Smiths.
That's fair.
Pretty simple, yeah. It's pretty simple. They
No
I like
manipulated
Johnny Moore.
music.
Johnny Moore's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Morrissey had a crush on?
Johnny Moore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Johnny Moore's a guitarist.
Oh, that is the one Morrissey had a crush on. Allegedly, Morrissey, do not come after me. I'm scared of you.
does come, just eat a cheeseburger in front of him.
Eat it. Oh yeah.
But yeah.
No, bro, he'll kill me. He'll fist fight me. That's gonna make it worse.
You could beat him.
I don't think I could. Bro's built like a wall.
He's gonna take off his shirt. What are you gonna do? Just slap him.
Die.
It's too cold.
Spontaneously combust.
I mean, what about
Oh,
this
that's
one?
if he even shows up to the fight. Actually,
He's like, it's too cold. I don't want to anymore.
he's like, oh, let's reschedule.
Well, yeah, because most of their songs kind of like appeal to like a certain audience, and I low key.
Manipulators.
No.
Like you.
No. Just.
I caught him so off guard.
Nah, just like kind of like an emo kind of like gothic group kind of ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and,
I would say they were like definitely a precursor to like what would later on become emo specifically. I feel like
no, that was because even in Mexican, surprise, there's a Mexican band that's exactly like the Smith.
Yeah.
Are
And
they called Los Smiths?
no, I have to search it up. They legit
Dog.
Ow!
there's a light that never goes out. That one.
Oh, yeah, that-
Oh,
There's a
heard
legit
the
the Spanish one. I played it for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that
Well, it
kind of
just came
started the
up on
trend.
the Pandora or like something, and I
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
"Is this the same song?"
Yeah, because I liked it. What the fuck? It legit came down Pandora because I liked it.
I like it, dude.
Image Pandora have like a soul link or something.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Because believe it or not, it low-key led a trend.
What?
Where it low-key led a trend where I don't know about this, you American kids. I'm joking. Yeah. But like,
Damn it. We're not all Mexican.
what do you guys consider yourself more gothic or emo?
Neither. I'm neither.
Well, it depends on who you ask. I would consider myself more gothic. Matthew's more. I don't know what he defines himself as.
Kurt Cobain.
I'm just kind of me.
Yeah, Matthew's just he's his own
raggedy
like,
alt.
He's like the homeless, like alternative
I guess we're
guy.
Yeah, grunge, alt rock, post
He's like
grunge.
your average homeless grunge enjoyer.
I don't really like grunge too much. That's like the only grunge band I like is just Nirvana.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And even like technically don't consider him Nirvana. Oh, we can get to this.
Well, then
So he's
it's
Oscar the
Yeah,
Grouch
we
from
can
Sesame
kinda
Street.
dip-
That's what
No, you're fucking Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah.
You're the fucking biggest hater I know.
Yeah.
Only thing is you have a home.
Mhm. Yeah, and so does Oscar, and it's the trash can, but but back on to like the audience that the Smiths got. It like led to basically like cultural violence in Mexico as well, like because of the gothic and like basically being a separation from gothic and emo.
Oh,
That
you
low-key
really
led a
told
war.
me-
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
emos
let
in
a whole
Mexico are like the
fucking-
most powerful motherfuckers.
The what?
Like
The emos in Mexico,
yeah,
Oh.
they're
let a whole
powerful.
I saw emo bad. It was like holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm not-
because like
Yeah.
like even some parts of rural Mexico, you don't mess with the gothic and emo people in certain regions
Yeah,
because
those,
they're just crazy diehards. I don't know.
yeah, no,
It's-
that Mexico has the biggest demographic.
Like
of people.
there's such a huge
but-
following for
No,
for
but
no reason.
if I could just mention, I think a big reason why like emo and goth and just like darker alternative things are so popular and so like visceral amongst Mexican enjoyers is I feel like it has a lot to do with like the influence of the Catholic Church in Mexico as a whole. Because if you look at like a lot of the visuals of like Catholicism, a lot of those things are very like dark and like broody, in my opinion, and like in the opinion of a lot of people. And even there's like a certain, I don't know if it's one or multiple parts of Mexico where they literally have like an icon that's similar to the Virgin Mary, but where they view the Virgin Mary as like a bringer of life, this one is like a bringer of death, but not in a bad way. Like it's like in a positive way, as is with a lot of like Mexican things having to do with death. And they call her Santa Muerte, but she like I looked it up recently because they like did something about it in Dexter. So I looked up like, is this a real thing? And apparently it is like an actual thing in like I forget if it's one or like multiple parts of Mexico where they like kind of worship this figure like the Virgin Mary, but she's like basically the antithesis, but she has like the same look. It's just her dress is red in most depictions. I think that's why. But you're more religious than I am. Do you have anything to add on that? Do you think that is the connection, or do you think that has nothing to do with it personally, like to you?
I don't know. It's just everyone's kind of just a follower or something, and it just changes because.
Here, hold the microphone.
It just changes because.
Because I'm like holding it towards him, and he's on the opposite side of the room from me.
Yeah, it's because changed because I guess like their upgrading was quite strict with via religion, and they just kind of went a different. They went a whole completely like they just did a 180.
Oh, like rebellion.
Yeah.
But it still ties back to like their religion in some way. I feel like.
Maybe not religion.
Because of like with the
maybe
dark
just more
iconography.
upbringing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially since it's a little more constricted over there.
Yeah, because that's why like I became a fan of it as well.
Into anime?
No, a fan of it.
Oh, I was like, okay, that's quite a way to rebel.
Well, even anime was a rebellion against them. Legit in the 90s, they banned. I'm looking at Pablo Stats right here, but they like
Pablo Stats.
they banned that one because they had that one's technically a little gay.
Those are also gay. Don't worry. Those are not. Those
one
are
of
all,
them's demonic, and then
yeah, all the ones on the left are gay. That one's
Yeah.
gay. All the ones on here are all gay.
But yeah, and then and now it's kind of become their culture.
Berserk is hidden behind the fucking guitar, but they're all there.
That was the secret stash. Like you had to import that stuff.
You cannot show you that.
You had to smuggle it like it was a person.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But, yeah, but that's my number 4.
I also feel like a lot of like Mexicans really gravitate towards the Smiths.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
like
yeah.
like a bunch of like the gothic emo
specifically
shit.
the Smiths,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially
Mhm.
out of like all goth emo bands, like that is like the number one.
You literally go down there. That's like the original of the Beatles.
No, literally, it's actually kind of insane. I never knew this before I got with Omar, and then afterwards I like did some
Yeah.
digging into it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I listen to my mom's music and it's just very like gothic or like punk
Oh,
punk
she
Spanish.
listens to the Smiths?
No, but she like listens to like bands that kind of like similar to that stuff.
Oh, okay.
It might have just been cheaper at that time.
Yeah.
To, like, listen to that type of
That's
Yeah,
true, yeah.
Cause like
You get,
all the
random
bootlegs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Matthew. Number 2.
Number 2, more so recency bias, cause I've been listening to them a lot more recently. No, the Doors.
Oh, the Doors.
Yeah. Fontaine's is like in top 10 or like top 5.
You gave number. You got 6.
I have 6, so I guess top. I guess not
Okay,
top
okay.
6, but yeah, the Doors. Like recently, I've been really getting into them. I love Jim Morrison. I think the live sets are also really amazing. Especially live at the Hollywood Bowl. That's a really good one. Pretty basic, but you know it's pretty good. My favorite's Live at Isle of the Right. I think it's called. And
Yeah.
they
Put it
just
on screen.
put it on screen right now. Jim Morrison is probably another one of my favorites, like inspirations. I kind of want to, I want to be like him. You know, like
him.
I've tried. Thank you. That's a huge compliment.
Wait, your hair.
My hair,
Like from here up, but from here down, no.
I just need to cut my bangs, to be honest. I need a haircut. But what you want to call it? Yeah, I mean, like Morrison's a huge inspiration. I want to somehow get his aura because his stage presence is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Let's show Matthew's stage presence right now.
Please don't. It's awful.
How about we don't?
Yeah, how about we don't? But yeah, the Ray Manzarek is fucking awesome. He's pretty good. At that classical like. I would say the Doors is also kind of somewhat like gothic, like in their like early stuff. I think it's more like psychedelic stuff, but like slightly gothic. Especially with like how Jim Morrison like writes his songs, which is mostly about like death and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is really haunting,
mhm.
considering like what happened to him dying at such a young age.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes it, at least for me, especially haunting that he was so fixated on those topics, and then to see like. Not that it led him down that path, but to see like the path he took in life that led him to dying and seeing, it's just an interesting connection that he was so like hyper fixated on the concept of death.
And he died so early.
Yeah, and then he died so young, but it was also his own undoing because it was he died of an overdose, right? Or did he commit suicide?
There's multiple different things like the.
Oh, it's not clear.
No, it's not the Kurt Cobain situation. One of them was like a alcohol overdose or like heroin or cocaine.
Like mixing shit together.
Well, one's an overdose that you said. Another one's he actually got killed at a bar and they brought his body back to his apartment.
Oh.
Another thing is that his girlfriend at the time Pamela something. I forgot her name. Allegedly, like, she killed him or some shit. I don't know which one. I don't know which one's factual because they all have like different like sources and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, his like topics of death is pretty. It's pretty ironic, honestly. It's kinda
Yeah,
funny.
especially because like I haven't gotten that deep into the Doors, but my dad, he's really into the Doors, and he told me that there are a lot of basically my dad told me that he feels like Jim Morrison knew he was going to die young and he knew how, and that allegedly he inferences it a lot in his music about death, that it's actually about him having that like vision of what's going to happen to him and then like putting it out there in his music. I don't know how true that is though, but we'll never know. If he's passed
There
on.
is 3 personas he has.
Uh-huh.
One of them is called the Lizard King Snake. That's more of like his rock star persona.
Yeah.
And then I forgot the other two's name. But I mean, like, he's known for like having like Jim and then Jimbo. Like, Jimbo's like the drunk alcoholic where he's like very aggressive and like angry, and the other one is Jim, where he's actually the complete opposite. He's very caring. He's very loving and funny and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, like I said, Ray Manzarek adds like a style to it, makes it really good. And then also the Spanish style that Robbie brings, even though like they're in essence a very blues heavy band,
Yeah.
they still have like very like psychedelic, gothic, all this other stuff, and
Yeah.
like you really can't sound like the Doors without the Doors members, And
Honestly,
that's a very hard thing to like accomplish.
this might be like a hot take, but I feel like I'm gonna get in so much trouble for saying this.
Say it.
I feel like Ray Manzarek and Robbie really are the ones who hold up a lot of like what is identifiable about the Doors' sound. And I say this because like I don't know if you know this, but they made a song with Skrillex. Because Skrillex is a huge fan of the Doors. Like, that is, like, his biggest... I don't know if it is his biggest influence anymore. But I think I remember in an interview he said it was at least one of his biggest influences. And he actually teamed up with Ray Manzarek and I think Robbie. And they made a song called Breaking a Sweat. And it's very distinctly still Skrillex, but it's also crazy distinctly the Doors.
Yeah.
I don't think you've heard it, but like for example, like I said, my dad is a huge Doors fan,
Yeah.
and he really likes Breaking a Sweat, and even he was like, "Wow, it's crazy how." The way he thought of it is like it's crazy how Skrillex was able to capture the magic of the Doors, but I don't think it was really Skrillex at all. And I'm not saying this to diss him.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think he brought something to the table, and then it was Ray Manzarek and Robbie that brought the Doors to that table, and Skrillex kind of just tied it all together.
Yeah.
Whereas I think when it was the Doors with themselves, with Jim, it was like Jim brought something and then other people brought other things, but that Ray and Robbie or whoever, I don't
Robbie.
fucking remember anymore.
Robbie.
It's hard.
It's
I feel like they're the ones who like tied it together, in my opinion. That's just my hot
in terms
take.
of like sonically, yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Like lyrically, of course,
Yeah,
no,
it's
but
all Jim. Which actually the whole band is basically a huge support for Jim.
Yeah.
Like Jim's like makes like the vibe, the whole lyrics, and like his presence is like puts into the song, and then like
And
everyone
then
else supports
they-
it with like the.
yeah,
the sonic
they
sound.
bring their stuff together.
And then I mean, can't forget about like John Densmore, the drummer. He's really good.
Yeah.
He's his biggest influence is Ringo actually.
Mm.
He's a huge Ringo fan, and then
He's dead, right? The drummer too.
no, he's still there.
No, he's
He's alive. Yeah, he's
Oh,
still
I didn't
kicking.
know.
Yeah.
In January.
Oh
Mhm.
shit, that's crazy.
And I think he performed. He did a recent interview with Rick Beato. I don't know if you never heard of him.
No.
He's a like a music YouTuber, but
Oh.
yeah, he recently did an interview with Rick Beato. I like the interview a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. My favorite song is "Yes, the River Knows." That's a very beautiful song. I love it. It used to be another song, but I don't want to get into that.
Play it in full.
Oh,
It was a love song.
dramatic foreshadowing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And number 5, we made it, guys.
So my number 5 is Air Supply. I don't actually have a lot to say about Air Supply, other than I just love them. I love the way they sing. They have like insane. I don't know. I don't remember which one's the singer. I'm sorry. I'm not one to really like go into like loving band members. I'm just not that person. I'm sorry. I'm more like music forward when it comes to bands. Music and aesthetics, I'm not huge on like, oh my god, I'm in love with this member. This member is my favorite. Even for Hippocampus, I don't necessarily have a favorite member and they're my favorite band. And I don't remember all the members' names. I'm sorry if you're seeing this. It's nothing against you guys.
Specifically on TikTok.
It's nothing against anyone in these bands. It's just I'm just not. I'm just not that type of person. But with Air Supply, I got into them because Omar would play them, and then I became obsessed with them because it just really struck me as unique that basically 99% of their output is just love songs. And it's just really magical to me how they can just keep doing that and it never gets old. Because, like, with other artists, if they make too much of the same song, I'm like, okay, we get it. You can stop. But with them, I'm like, oh my god, like, they just capture, like, every facet about love that you could think of. Heartbreak, falling in love, being in love for a while, having issues with love, all that stuff. And, like, I don't know, I've always been a sucker for love songs, so that also like doesn't help. Maybe it doesn't seem like that, but yeah, like love songs are just so universal, and they make some of like the most palpable, like insane love songs. Like, oh my god, like my favorite song from them is called wait, what's it called again? Hold up.
Don't worry, we'll cut this out. Actually, I'll put the...
Because I'm trying to get the title right, because I always think it's a different name than what it is.
I'm putting the Jeopardy music right now.
It's called Too Sentimental. It's like such like, oh my god, you listen to it, and it's one of those that it makes you just want to scream along to the lyrics, because it's so like, it gets so deep in your heart with especially because like for me, I know I'm a very emotional person. So it really rings true, because it's like I've had that feeling of feeling like nobody's going to want you because you're too emotional. So it really like, I don't know, a lot of their music is just very like validating in that sense, I guess you could say. But I don't know, they just make great love songs. If you love love songs, you like romance and all that stuff, Air Supply. And also just, I'm a sucker for a good 80s ballad. I'm sorry. That's like one of my guilty pleasures in music, is a good 80s ballad. There's something, I feel like love songs were at their peak from the 60s and the 80s, not the 70s. Honestly, I don't... Yeah, like, I feel like there wasn't... Basically, yeah, so... But for love songs, like...
Love song from the 80s, 90s, and today.
The 60s and the 80s had, like, the best love songs. And then the other eras have just kind of been, like, to me.
Oh, fuck you. That's basically all the songs between, like, the 80s and the 90s.
A lot of it was just, like, let's get to fucking,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of, like actually good love songs, but there's also, just, like, the songs, like, I want to fuck you.
Yeah, like, if I could quickly highlight a good love song that's from recent years, Walk Across the Water by the Black Keys. Oh my god. It's one of those that gives me the same visceral feeling of, like, just purely about love and, like, the purest intention. It would be that song. Like, that's the only love song I've heard. Well, it's not the only one. I'm sure there's other ones I'm not remembering.
Nothing else.
That makes me have those similar, like, deep, oh my god feelings as hearing, like, an Air Supply song. It would be Walk Across the Water by the Black Keys. I love that song, and it's such a great love song. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend you go listen to it right now. Okay. Wait, whose turn is it? Oh, okay.
Is
Number one, 21 Pilots, obviously, not even joking. Vessel, Blurry Face, Trench, what's that other one?
Anyways, guys,
Clancy.
thanks for watching.
No, I'm serious. My favorite, number
He's
one,
being dead ass, by the
yeah,
way.
Deadass. This is just a cover up now. My
It's because of
favorite
Dima.
My favorite artist, not a band, is Lucy Rose. It's a completely different, just genre swap from the last four. But I sincerely, like, if we're talking like what Benzo just said about love, about feeling something else other than like dread, like from with like when you listen to a My Chemical Romance song and you're listening to the Black Parade and you feel like nothing but like gloomy death, and then obviously you have like the Foo Fighters with a bunch of heavier stuff.
Foo Fighters!
A bunch of soft stuff too, obviously, but it's not like
Yeah.
it's not the point, especially since they're just like boasting their instrumentals and how good they could play. Then you have
Mhm.
The Cure, which I think is the closest that comes to with Lucy Rose, in which like Robert Smith is just great with emotion
Oh yeah.
and like his singing, and it's just like a layer to it, not just the music but him, and it's like it brings it all together. And I guess with like the Cure and Lucy Rose have in common is the fact that they're not trying to just make music because it's like, oh, I want to sound. I want to see how this sounds. It sounds pretty good. It sounds rock. This sounds cool. You know, it's like when not I'm writing music. It's like, oh, it's this thing where I'm like, I need to feel it. I feel an emotion. I'm gonna write about it. I feel this. I'm gonna write about it. It's not just because I came up with this and this and this. You know, it's because like her recent album. It was like about her during her pregnancy, and it was like the most beautiful thing. She was talking about her son. It was like it made me feel things, and it was really nice. It's just a mellowness that really like stops me, because you know me, I'm a bit of a gloomy guy, but I'm mysterious. Okay, I'm a bit of a fucking twat in the way that like it's annoying that I'm just like I listen to this.
It's because he's gay.
It's because I'm gay. and
He's gay and Republican. Bad mixture. Bad mixture.
But I mean, with me, it's just like I need her voice is mellow. The music is simple, but it makes you feel stuff, and I just really love her. That's it. Yeah, that's my number one.
Wow.
Omar, look at him, he's laughing.
Omar.
I still haven't decided.
Did you have to look it up?
Yeah, I was going through my phone and I was like, damn.
Let me see. Let me spoil
Every song's by a
myself.
different person.
I know you listen to like a million different people. Or, do you want Matthew to go?
Well, for my number 5, would it have to be?
Oh, because you went from number 1, huh?
Yeah, he started from
Oh, okay. I'm
Number
just
one,
handing
number 1,
them.
Brentwood. Number 2,
Cranberries.
the Cranberries. Number 3 was Boys Hate Cars. Number 4, The Smiths. And number 5, I would either have to say Billy Joel, ABBA, or...
Are you dead ass right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why are you mad? You know what? I'm going back. My number one is 21 Pilots. I am not afraid to admit it.
Like, yeah, this is my 13th reason, Omar.
I don't even know which one you said. Are you serious? Because
I said, are you dead ass right now?
I don't even know for which one. 'Cause I was like those 3.
For Billy Joel.
Yeah, I listened to him, and then he's pretty
I like
good.
Anthony's song. That was really
Yeah. For a song, you know a song about for Piano Man.
Oh,
Mark
Piano.
would be like singing too much and shit. But nah, it's pretty good. Like,
Allegedly, yeah.
no, it is pretty good. Like lyrical, because like it sounds like such a snob, but like.
Cut him out. I don't like Billy Joel. I really don't.
No, Uptown Girl.
That's like one of my least favorite songs, and you know this. I fucking hate that song, dude. I like Piano Man though, actually.
Yeah, because all those songs were like basically a hardworking man.
Yeah, I'm
Like
not a hardworking
in a
man.
weird gay punk way, and like he actually made it like good.
Oh my god.
Like no, like working on the chain gang type of stuff. Like no, it's actually up being like quite like hip for me. So yeah.
Hip is a very interesting
Okay,
way.
before that, just let me.
Before we start fucking having a we might have a little domestic disturbance.
Before we might have a situation.
Okay,
Let's just-
okay.
Alright, we're gonna play that again.
Hold on.
Man, I'm not trying to edit too much.
I wouldn't go that far.
Compared to like the oldies, where it was like, oh, like working my way back to you, maybe like from the freaking Four Seasons, where it was like,
Oh my god, the Four Seasons.
like, honestly, I said to put them on the list, but like,
You put fucking Billy Joel of all
eras. I was
people.
doing eras, so I was
Oh
like,
my
let's see
God.
how I like.
He's like, you know what?
Because I did Brentwood. Like, if I had to do it from a time period, I choose Brentwood from that time period.
Oh my
That's how I was kind of
you,
going
you
about
don't
it.
have to do it
No,
that
but that's
way.
how my mind was going, because it
Oh,
goes from
okay.
Brentwood, like a simple, loving, easy way, where you beat your wife in the kitchen and then
Okay.
So simple.
Oh
like
my
it was
God.
like it was just a time at the.
Okay,
No, but like,
Jesse Murph.
but yeah, it goes from there. It goes kind of like to the Smiths and like Billy Joel, whereas like you could either be a rebel or you could be like this rebel who is hardworking in a way and not just trying to like be repressive against a certain like.
That's why I really like Moving Out, actually. That's why I really like Anthony's song. I really like
Yeah. Because that's how I feel about both of them. And then Boy Hit Car, that's like kind of the same way. And Cranberries is just
So,
that's just girly pop for me. So,
So, are you saying you endorse domestic violence?
yeah. If I'm doing it, it ain't wrong.
Oh my God. You heard it here first. He beats me. He beats me. I can't go to the bathroom unless he gives me permission.
All right. I mean,
Alright.
let's straight from one domestic abuser to another. Not me. Not me.
I'm not cutting that out.
Oh fuck. Okay.
He's gonna cut out what you say about me.
Just cut it straight cut.
No. I mean, you guys already know this is the Beatles.
Who?
Part the Beatles.
And number 5.
No, number one, bro. Number one. Hell no.
The Beaters?
The Beaters, bro.
cheater.
No, that was only Ringo.
The cheater.
That was only Ringo. Ringo's the only beater. No, I'm joking. I don't even
Oh my God, let him beat his- well, he didn't beat
know. No, he
me.
just like once, I think.
Ah, it was once.
It's just once. It's fine.
He hit Yoko too.
I think Yoko said he did it.
There was a
Did
little
it?
joke he said. You know what the joke was?
Which one?
I don't
He's like,
think
what do you
I
tell a
will.
woman that has 2 black eyes?
What?
Nothing. You already told her twice.
Anyway.
You heard it here first, folks.
Anyway, it's the Beatles. We all know 'em. I mean, I love them. Pablo's indifferent about them.
They're fine.
I don't know about Bento.
Um,
He likes them, I guess.
I like. What's that one song?
Yeah.
I am a
Exactly.
big man.
I Am the Walrus.
I like that song. That's my favorite
I
one.
feel so.
That's the only song I feel strongly about. The other songs I'm like, it's whatever.
Really? Because I mean,
Or Across the Universe, I really like
that's
that
a
one.
good ass song. I was surprised it was I'm the Walrus because like that's like a
That's
song
my
about nothing.
Favorite one.
He's
Those are
actually
the
just
best
like he's
ones.
just rambling.
What do you mean it's not about nothing, bro? You just don't understand.
You just not get the lyrics.
I understand it, bro. What are
You
you
just have
talking
to
about?
read the lyrics.
Right, you don't
Matthew.
get the message,
Come
bro.
on. Come on, man. The Walrus is obviously.
No, my fault. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're a fucking.
Yeah,
fake
dude,
beast.
even like to me,
Actually,
that's-
I don't know. Whoever's watching this shit, I guess that our one fucking Belgian viewer, Brazilian is it Belgian. Belgian.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Belgium.
Let's go. Our one Belgian viewer.
They're still
if you,
listening, by the way.
I know
Check
that's
our
that's
stats,
very
they're still
surprising. That's very
listening.
surprising.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, come over.
Yeah.
You'll be our guest for the
We'll
podcast.
have a vlog where you give you a tour of Los Angeles.
Yeah, but hopefully you don't get stabbed. Just stay near us.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I mean, if they're from Belgium and they're white, they should be fine.
Oh yeah.
Nah, never mind. Yeah, I mean, there's a video by Polyphonic. He's a pretty good like essay music YouTuber,
Yeah.
and he
Video
Essay?
essays.
Yeah,
not
video essay.
sexual assault, okay?
What's wrong? What happened to the tone of this podcast? You're talking about music. We're going by it.
he did a what's it called, a YouTube video on I Am the Walrus. He actually breaks it down, which is pretty ironic because like John Lennon said like, oh, that song is about like nothing, but like he actually has some like stuff in it that actually talks about stuff he wants to talk about, like some political stuff.
That's what I always thought it was about. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is like about politics or something.
No, it was originally just like him trying to like, cause there's a story where he some English teacher like told him like, oh, like I have my students like break down your songs and such like that, just like see how deep it is, and he's kind of like, fuck you, I don't want that shit. So he just made a I Am the Walrus just like fuck with him and show that.
Oh.
But there are some like political stuff in there and like
'Cause
something about like books and stuff.
I always took it as like, oh, it's this tyrannical ruler who thinks so highly of himself. Like, I am the walrus, I am the Eggman, I am this, I am that. And like speaking like about his subjects.
Yeah, that's like me with the Taco Village.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is
I am
the
the
walrus.
walrus.
He is the Eggman. Cuckoo Cachoo. Okay.
Policeman sitting pretty in a row.
Exactly like that. Like, dude, honestly, if you apply it to like American politics right now, it's actually insane. Like it's literally so insane, the parallels between the American political climate right now and the lyrical contents of I Am the Walrus.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, actually, if you think about it. Like, I'm like dead ass.
I mean, whether he actually meant that or not, but we'll never know, you know. But
he just foresaw the climate
just
of
saw the future.
2025. It was on his LSD trip. He actually just went to 2025.
Alright, anyways, yeah, I always liked the Beatles since I was a kid. I wasn't like a huge fan until like probably like in 2020 or some shit. And yeah, I mean, they're like probably like the only band at the moment that makes me feel like sane and happy, you know, despite some stuff that's happening. Yeah, like their early stuff. I know I said this before, and I kind of want to go back on it. It's just like a bunch of it's just like pop slop, and like some of that's true, you know, like some of the cover stuff that they did, and like even like some of the songs that they made are kind of iffy, but like actually like looking back and listening to it, it's actually like pretty good stuff. Like, you know, a bunch of like if you're going to like theory and stuff, it's very intricate. Not very intricate, but you know, but like it's very interesting for the time, you know, and yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go into like how like important they are to like everything.
That'll be his power minute.
Yeah, that could be my power minute. See how like important
We
they
could
are.
be here all day talking about the Beatles.
No, yeah, I can consider talking about them all day.
That'll be the next podcast. I'll be outside.
In terms of like each album, like the first three are very like similar, and then the next three are also very similar. I feel like each like every third album they kind of like change the sound a bit, like from like the first album to like the Hard Day's Night. It has that very like poppy sound that they're very known for. Even like those like Spanish songs in there. And then like from the Beatles for Sale, Help, and Rubber Soul, it's very folky, very influenced by Bob Dylan. Like that's basically the Bob Dylan era where they're very influenced by them.
Mm-hmm.
And then Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's, and if some people don't really consider it, I consider it a little bit just because like it's a good album. They have like original songs in there, and some of the songs aren't really like released as singles because some of them are singles, some of them are not. Magical Mystery Tour, that's probably a really good, very good album. You know, and after that they have like their quote unquote experimental end Beatle eras, which is like the White Album, Abbey Road, and you know, Let It Be. You know, technically Let It Be is kind of like the unreleased track album that they have. But yeah, they always hold a special place in my heart. I will never hate them, despite some of them being controversial and having like a very weird past. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's it then. Those are our top 5.
Should we do honorable mentions or anything?
Honorable mentions.
Or like any bands that are like sneaking up on our top 5.
21 Pilots.
Currently right now, probably a local band, In Vitro. That's probably becoming like one of my favorite bands right now.
I already said mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Move on.
21 Pilots is creeping up on your top 5.
No, it's creeping up in my top 7.
Oh my god.
No, I was waiting for Breach.
A band that's creeping up on my top 5 would be Typo Negative. Why? Actually, I know why. I know exactly why. I know exactly why. No, they're just creeping up because it's like that same like dark kind of sound that I like from like 9 Inch Nails or something. But I like that it's like unserious, but they also do have like serious songs. But at the end of the day, you know, they at the core of it, they were kind of just like trying to make fun of like goth people in a sense, and kind of also just trying to get girls. But you know, a lot of the music, even if the intention making it wasn't the most serious or whatever, it's still it's good to me. And Love You to Death is one of like the most heartfelt songs I've ever heard. Even if maybe I don't know if they meant it to be that heartfelt, but to me it is. Okay, you have one that's creeping on your top 5?
I
Or
just
any other notes or anything?
I just have a kind of controversial, well, not like a controversial, but
We
like
love this.
a discussive topic. I don't know about your opinion, but like, okay, before Michael Jackson, there was technically a king of rock.
I like
There's
Michael. I like Michael
before
Jackson.
there was like technically a king of rock, and that was Elvis Presley, and he was like the most famous man in the world
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
Y'all agree?
Yeah, I saw the movie.
Okay, like even yeah.
I can see he was very influential like at the time. You know?
Okay.
I think he doesn't really hold up nowadays though. To be honest, like there's some songs that he has like really good, but I think nowadays it just doesn't really like hold up like considered to the rest. You know.
Oh, yeah. But
like Hound Dog and like all the popular rock songs he has and like the
Yeah.
what's that one song where Dream or some shit? I forgot. If I can
don't know.
dream.
Oh.
Oh, that one I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's that song. Like those songs like hold up, but like I think like the rest like no one really knows them unless you're like a diehard fucking Elvis fan.
Well, we weren't from that time period, but he was one of the most famous men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After
100%.
him, I would say it was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But who would be for our time?
Our time.
Our like period of time.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh,
It's
Bruno Mars.
Benson Boone,
I
bro.
don't know who the fuck that is.
It's fucking-
I would say Bruno Mars to be honest.
Bruno Mars is getting up
Bruno
there.
Yeah,
Bruno Mars is getting up there.
Yeah,
Mars is-
like Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar.
Like in that same kind of like just in
Vein?
terms of fame, or like with the same kind of thing of like, oh, they have that swagger, they have like that same stylistic thing going on. There's like very identifiable.
Are you talking about just like pure like just famous or?
Because first I was thinking of fame, but then I put in Elvis Presley, and I was there thinking like, oh, if it was just Michael Jackson like level, I would say Bruno Mars as well.
Yeah.
But when I said like kind of level of fame, it could be Bruno Mars.
Who were you thinking?
Bruno Mars was one I was thinking.
I mean, I only
And are we
see.
and are we staying exclusively male as well?
No,
for
you can
this?
put fame. You want to put Taylor Swift?
No, what the fuck?
I would have
honestly-
Why the fuck would I say Taylor Swift?
I would honestly I don't like her music. Like it doesn't really like connect with me because like I'm not a fucking 15-year-old girl who got broken up with her boyfriend.
She has been
Yeah.
15 for like 30 years.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
She's like 35 or
Yeah, she's
36
that was a
now.
joke. That was a joke.
No, but that's over 15 years.
She's the Madonna of our period.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would
So
say
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
why I was
agree.
like, the levels. Yeah.
I can see how like her music is very very influential though. Like very,
Yeah, like it,
very important. To
there's
our
a
time.
piece of it that's necessary, but it's like
And it's just not for us.
to like top to be that person that Michael was in.
Yeah, no
No.
one can top Michael.
Because I would say, because like, the way Elvis Presley changed and the way Michael Jackson changed is because Elvis Presley goes from like, technically a black art, and then he kind of deals with the money and the influence of it because he was manipulated.
Yeah.
And the way he changed, he just, as he specifically stayed in America and like Las Vegas specifically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he just had those grand performances where if you were lucky enough to be in his time period, you would want to watch him.
Yeah.
But if you just had the footage of him, even when he was like near his end,
Yeah, like his fat and shit.
yeah, he was still like, he was just a performer, and he was one of the best.
I mean, he has that stage presence. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I could say like, well, I'm not gonna say it.
No.
But for Michael Jackson, I want to say that was the same as well because he was part of a group, the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Did his own thing. Had these like huge hits like Thriller,
Mm-hmm.
and then did the moonwalk, did the shuffles,
Yeah.
and
The
one of
shuffles?
the shuffles, the littles. I don't know his actual move names. He just dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He was a great dancer. Yeah.
like
Yeah, he
great
was-
dancer, great performer. Did Smooth Criminal. So yeah,
Well,
and like, I feel like that was kind of in a way similar style to Elvis. Like,
yeah.
I
Like-
feel like Michael Jackson's a lot
It's-
more though. It's
like
'cause,
well, he was
Yeah.
because a bigger audience was available to him.
Yeah.
Because
But I feel like to get that now, it's like it's completely different.
No, it's completely
It's
Yeah.
like it's to because Michael Jackson was like for that period of time the person.
No, like literally go down to like the slums of fucking like Brazil and be like,
And
oh my
they,
God, Michael
yeah, they
Jackson!
know it's
No,
Michael
yeah, because he was
Jackson.
invited to the villas. And
Yeah,
he had
and
all
he,
the,
like-
cartel.
Dude, he was like fucking not even royalty, just like fucking holiness, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like as
considered
if
holiness.
fucking Jesus
Yeah.
himself
Yeah.
came back, dude.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
how-
we don't have someone like that.
No, not
What do you-
anymore.
I don't think
feel we do,
I don't
though.
feel
No,
like
but
we
okay,
idolize
okay.
someone like
I'm
that.
gonna
Okay,
throw names
if-
up
Go
there.
ahead.
Okay, yeah, you go first since you mentioned it.
Okay, because Elvis Presley was really like just he was really well known in America, but he
Yeah.
was also well known in Asia,
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. In Japan.
and
I think.
especially in in Japan especially, but and also kind of a bit in Europe because it was kind of cool that he got stationed around there,
Yeah.
and
Well, also, you got kind of like influenced the British invasion, just
Yeah.
because a lot of them would listen to like Elvis and like Little Richard and shit like that.
yeah.
But who is like the people you were thinking of that
Like now.
Because I'm
that
thinking
you think are at that status?
if I would have to put it, it's because I'm saying it as they influence multiple continents. So like Michael Jackson, America, South America, like
Okay,
Asia,
but who
so
are you
I'm
saying?
putting up there
Oh my god.
as a female, Shakira. I don't know if y'all see that.
Shakira.
Shakira, yes, because she is very well known.
I
in
feel like
South
she had a
America.
movement like in the
Mhm.
early
Yeah.
tens.
Yeah.
She's been doing it since she was.
No, I feel
15.
like she's still like
Now?
having a movement.
I just haven't heard. I guess
I
it's just
haven't
on
heard
me.
it, I haven't heard it.
I
around
don't,
this
I don't
time, yeah.
listen
Well,
to
if you
Shakira
want to
though.
do that,
It's because
I would say Justin Bieber for like a small period of time.
Oh yeah, you know, I think he
Were
really
Africans
captured.
listening to him?
Yeah.
No,
dude,
okay,
fucking
okay,
Bieber
no,
Fever's
no, but
insane.
okay, but
Like,
listen,
actually.
listen. I think okay, because if we're going to pin time periods, the 50s was like Elvis, right?
Yeah.
The 60s would be kind of like the Beatles.
songs,
The 70s, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
think
Probably
the
like the
70s probably,
Doors, maybe or
No,
something.
no, probably like Michael Jackson was 80s. Actually.
No, he's
Yeah,
80s,
that's
he's
80s. Yeah, I would say Michael Jackson was 80s and 90s
Yeah.
for that kind of thing.
Then I
The
guess
black Michael Jackson and the white Michael.
Basically, yeah.
two decades.
Like deadass, yeah.
Well, the 70s was like a weird time because there's like nothing really going on in the 70s. other
Yeah,
than,
like
the bands
everybody
from, like,
was
past.
just kind
Everyone
of
was
getting very
drugged up.
experimental and drugged
Everybody
up.
didn't understand what was happening.
Well, I guess
And the
technically
Vietnam
Black
War
Sabbath.
too, right?
Black Sabbath is
Oh
probably, like,
yeah,
pretty
like
famous.
Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah, Ozzy.
would have been that person for that
There
time
was a lot
period.
of metal, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if you want to put one person that has that kind of like it factor that inspired a lot of people across many countries, it would for that time period it would be Ozzy Osbourne
Well, if we talk about that, then maybe
No.
maybe Paul McCartney.
or like Paul
'Cause-
McCartney. No, but
Like
already
Paul
for the
McCartney,
60s.
for the Beatles, yeah, but like the Paul McCartney.
No, because
had, like,
that's
this,
when did the Beatles go single again? Like that split?
Like
69.
in 1969.
69.
Yeah, because then
So
John.
then it would have been.
I'm
in
not
the
gonna say John Lennon
70s.
was out there, but
No, because like I feel like everyone's listening a lot more like Paul McCartney because he had the more like similar to like the Beatles than like anything else.
Yeah, because
yeah,
that's
but
like when he
wasn't
went
that kind of
into
the split? Like it kind of gave way to like, oh, do you listen to this person? Do you listen to that?
Kind
yeah,
of.
Kind of
it
like-
was kind of like a rivalry kind of thing
Yeah.
going on,
In a weird
on
way, yeah.
amongst fans.
Because it kind of like split. In a weird way, like a whole
Yeah.
fan group, but like also like
yeah.
Yeah, it's like when a
a
band
whole
splits up
like
that like,
continents
oh yeah.
and stuff. No, because like, because this was rock.
Oh, no,
I mean,
yeah.
not rock. Rap in America because it split in like in the 90s
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
from West Coast and East.
but
But like that was
for-
kind of that's the fandom.
okay, but for the 2000s, not 2010s. 2010s was definitely Justin Bieber for that kind of it factor. Like if you're gonna choose one person in terms of popular music who influenced other artists, which yes, I personally do think Justin Bieber influenced other artists for the 2010s. Who do you think that person is for the 2000s though?
Chris Brown.
Oh my God, I
No,
hate to admit it, but
it's
I think
Chris
that's true.
Brown.
I
He
hate
was
to
so
admit it, but
popular
I think that's
before
true.
I
he
think
used
you
the
are
punching
right,
bag.
though.
that
Yeah,
was
no,
on
it's,
Punching Bag.
it's actually true.
He was Chris Brown because Chris
Yeah.
Brown
You're
was
right
put up
about
there for
that.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, same with
Yeah.
Beyonce. Beyonce was really huge in fucking early 2000s too.
The thing is,
No,
she
but
had a
she
similar
wasn't-
thing because he was in a
yeah.
group as well.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
She split, did her own thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
made millions, and then married an ugly guy that cheated on her.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he did hit her.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot
did.
about
He
that.
probably hit her back with $1 billion. You know, like.
Oh my god. No, but honestly, if we're thinking, I think honestly, like in the 2020s time period and onwards, I don't know if we'll have someone who's gonna be able to do that again.
well,
Because of the way the music industry is right now, it's all centered around like money and like TikTok viability, which is
Just a
why
quick
people
single.
like Benson Boone are having a moment, but
Well, right now
nobody's
it's
inspired
I think
by
it's Sabrina
Benson
Carpenter.
Boone.
currently going
Or,
into
like,
like some
Sabrina
sort of
Carpenter.
conservative metal shit right now.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of those guys are making it big. You got fucking what's his name, Warren. You got
Morgan
fucking
Wallen.
Morgan Wallen. There you go. It's like it's a bunch of this weird conservative male manipulator bullshit. We're kind of circling back,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone's hit that bar. I think like yes, you could say it's Sabrina Carpenter, but I feel like that's the same thing with the thing that's happening with the conservative men movement is kind of
Yeah.
happening with pop women.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's like yes, there's big movements right now, and obviously Charlie XCX had an amazing year last
yeah.
year.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Is like I don't think like for like a while we don't have like a mainstream genre. Like you know like
Yeah.
like 2010s was just like a bunch of like trap and hip hop.
Yeah.
Like I think nowadays like a lot of people are either like into like grunge, metal, the whatever pop we have right now, or like you know like, whatever indie music we have, or, like Midwest emo is just becoming kind of popular nowadays. Like you know.
Yeah.
I just don't think we have like a mainstay genre at the moment.
I think if this is gonna be kind of controversial, okay, because this person doesn't necessarily have the fame level of like Michael Jackson. If we're gonna go off of that, I'm personally not going to, because I feel like he checks the other boxes, and my choice would be like Gus Dapperton, honestly, because like. He has it all. He has the talent. He has the distinct style. He has the stage presence. He has the moves. I don't know if you guys even know who Gus Dapperton is or if you've seen him dance, but he has like that fluid, like that he just has that it factor that Elvis had, that Michael had. I don't like Chris Brown.
I don't like him either, but I mean, to me, like, you can't just ignore it. That,
Chris Brown.
Yeah. But I don't know, I don't listen to his music, actually.
yeah,
I really don't.
His shit was like,
And I
kinda
don't
hit.
and I haven't seen him perform, so I can't really compare the two.
Music videos. That's legit.
I don't think I've seen a Chris Brown music video, at least not one that I remember
It's just
who
kind of
he
crazy,
is.
like with his concerts. It kind of does give the same thing that Michael Jackson when everybody like was like all on him.
Yeah.
Except for like a different majority, where it's just a bunch of like, oh man, it was way more sexualized than anything else.
Yeah.
And it's just, I guess like yes, he had like such a massive following, and even now after everything, it's like okay.
But I feel like Gus Dapperton has like a lot of that, like, you know, the sex appeal, the talent, the everything except the massive fame. I'm not saying he's not famous and not influential. I personally think he's very influential. He just doesn't have like that super mega stardom. So that aside, I would choose him. But he's still young. There is still time for him to make it like super mega huge. For him to like be selling out stadiums and shit. But even like in a vacuum, like the way his fandom exists right now, I think is perfectly fine. And I think maybe that's just how it's going to be now for like the most influential pop stars in terms of the ones that make. Because here's the thing, you have like your Sabrina Carpenters, you have your Benson Boones. They are influential in the sense that they inspire people to want to do that thing, but they're not inspiring people to make that kind of music. You see what I'm saying? Like, people might see, even if you like Benson Boone, you see him and you're like, wow, I want to be a pop star too. But are you thinking, wow,
I can make
I
terrible
want to, like, oh my God, that riff was so, like, his voice was so good there. I want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like with Sabrina, she can sing, but like her music, it isn't like, oh my God, you hear that and you want to like capture that. With somebody like Gus Dapperton, you would want to. Or even if you want to throw in other like artists, like I feel like right now our most talented pop artists are like indie pop artists, honestly.
Yeah, Indy's having a bit of a revolution.
That have the
Marias.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Marias.
Marias are getting really popular.
that have the most potential to influence music in the sense that like they influence it to change the game, to influence other artists coming in to want to sound like them.
I think we're finally moving past that, because I feel like we had like early 20s, now our 20s. It was like a bunch of that same indie weird riff guitar with the simple.
Yeah, like the.
Well, a
like
lot of that
lo-fi.
was from
Yeah.
Gus Dapperton too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people were copying his flow
And I
from
feel
where
like-
poly people go to read.
I feel like now it's just like slowing down, because
Yeah.
people are just like, oh, well, it's just another one of those indie songs. It's like
Yeah.
the same guitar, the same weird vocals.
Yeah, because even he himself moved away from that.
Yeah, like personally, I'm not really like too huge on like modern indie, just because like usually it's probably like one rhythm for any song, I guess. Like
Yeah,
there's
it
different
follows the
rhythms,
same-
but-
it follows
yeah,
the same
like the same
formula.
format, like like reverberated guitars. If you want to go into like shoegazy, it's like the same thing, but add like a bunch
Yeah.
of distortion.
Yeah,
Shoegazy.
It's like it's trying to be bed pop, but it's like it's just sort of missing that mark.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's simple, but it's a little whiny, to be a
Yeah.
little rude. But it's not that it's bad. It's just that it's trying to force itself to be it,
Yeah.
so that it just comes out a little messy.
Honestly, I think what a lot of bands are missing nowadays, like not saying there's not any of it, but I feel like they're missing like the passion that a lot of like older bands
Yeah.
had.
Because I feel like now they're just doing it.
Yeah, they're just doing it just because like, oh, it's fun, you know.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
like-
play
Yeah.
the bass, you play the guitar,
Yeah.
you could sing. Might as well just do something. It's
And like I'm a victim of it. Like,
Yeah,
like,
we all are.
yeah, we all are, you know. But
That's just how it is now, though, because, and this is a thing. There's a quote from the song Megalomaniac by KMFDM where they say, like, in the age of super boredom. And I feel like that is basically what's happening right now, is we are in the age of super boredom. Everything is so accessible to us, but also we're all so far apart at the same time, and it's like everybody cares to do something, but nobody does anything.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of, everything's antithetical to each other. Everybody wants to do this, but nobody wants to do this. You know, the pop stars, yeah, they're pop stars, but they're not at the same like level as like the other pop stars of times past.
Yeah.
Like they're not, like, I feel like, for example, like to go back to Michael Jackson, I feel like he was in it for the love of the game, and I feel like he was passionate about his music, but somebody like Benson Boone, I feel like he really doesn't care that much. He even admitted that he wrote, I forget if it was the album or if he wrote a song in like 15 minutes, and it's like, okay, that's not a flex, dude. Like that shows that you don't care. In my opinion, it shows you don't care.
Yeah.
You're just
Like-
trying to get it out to fill in a fucking number.
Yeah, you're just trying to put stuff out there just to put it out there. That shows to me that you don't care about the music. That doesn't make you talented to make music fast. It just, to me, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more impressive if it took you a long time to craft this album, this song, this whatever.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
What's your take?
I have to just put it out that for Michael Jackson, he did like enjoy performing and singing, especially in the Jackson 5. But once he split off from them and became his own thing, it kind of became no, I wouldn't say it's such a negative thing, like such a difficult task, but it was times where like he didn't enjoy it, and he kind of like in some of his performances you could see it. And he kind of did want to step away from the limelight, but he was kind of forced to work.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
like someone as huge as Michael Jackson. Like he's basically like the icon of the world, you know, and like all that fucking pressure on him.
He kind of
I
forced to
would've
work,
been-
yeah. And it's kind of becomes a thing where like, in order to keep up, like in order to keep your status and like where you want to be in life, because they kind of set themselves up in a way, where like they're just constantly working.
Yeah.
Basically constantly working themselves to the ground because they feel like they're such in a good way that they just want to stay there, like no matter the
That's
the
all he ever
cost.
known. That's all he
Yeah.
he's ever
Well,
known,
yeah,
is, like, when he's
that's
growing
what-
up, he's
From a
just
kid,
been-
it's
Because
just
that was
That's
hit
what
for
you
him,
do.
in my opinion, and also for Elvis Presley, because they went from basically not having much when they were kids compared to like at the end of their lives where they had quite basically everything. The world's on their fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like in now I would say like, oh, who's the most popular like on their level for nowadays? I'd be like kind of someone who kind of sells out. But
Yeah.
sells out like kind of sells out because I would say Chris
But
Brown.
not like necessarily like willingly sells out. Like kind of.
At
like,
first you do it willingly,
like
and then you
willingly,
become a
but
victim
then-
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Because Chris Brown, he started doing movies specifically targeting the audience he was targeting, where he's like showing off his moves and his
Yeah.
body and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. That just becomes a point where like, oh yeah, you're the person. Well, you're going to be the person, whether you like to or not.
And like, that's why I could say like Taylor Swift, even though like some people would say it and be like, oh, that's kind of stupid. It's because she's still doing her performance and not evolving.
Yeah.
She's not
like
evolving.
it's all the.
It's still the
it
same
feels
act.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I see that where you're coming from with that one.
it feels kind of forced because like I don't even know, she had to smuggle herself into her
Into-
boyfriend's stadium.
Oh yeah.
For the
So they went into like a fucking
Like-
hotel cart.
like, it's either you love the guy or you're really in a crazy situation where you just need to do this. And I feel like I don't know if she enjoys that, because that'd be pretty weird.
If I could have like an honest opinion, I
No.
feel like I feel like really to a level, I think she does enjoy having like kind of a messy relationship. That's just my opinion. I feel like she does maybe
still
like
together?
not
Yeah.
her and Travis
yeah?
Kelsey. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
They're
that-
engaged.
Yeah, they
I
got
thought they broke
engaged
up.
when
Oh.
they won the Super Bowl.
Oh.
What's his name, or what's his team's name? The Chiefs.
Yeah, Travis Kelsey.
Yeah. Yeah, they got engaged when they won the Super Bowl like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, they're
And,
getting married.
like-
Oh.
Well, they for sure got married.
No, they're getting married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wedding's coming up.
I didn't know that. I thought they broke up for some reason.
No,
But I feel
it would be
like
pretty impossible to break up from that shit.
I feel like she like enjoys having like a level of like messiness. And I say that because she's very comfortable. Not just that she's comfortable, but I feel like it comes from because a lot of her music is birthed from, oh, I went through this and now I'm going to write about it. And I feel like to a level she has to manufacture that for herself for her to have material. That's just me though. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's always the running joke with like Taylor Swift. Like she gets with the guy, waits like a month, and then breaks up with him, writing about him. You know?
I don't think like it's necessarily her intention that they break up. I think what it is that she is like subconsciously attracted to like a guy who will cause her a mess that she will have to either clean up and write about, or they just leave her, or she's forced to leave them.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's birth because like she was, in my opinion, she was abused by older men at the beginning of her career.
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of put her in like a cycle of abuse until until she got with Travis Kelsey, and now she's in more of like a chill kind of relationship now. But before that, it's like, how do I explain it? Basically, like not like a cycle of abuse, but like a cycle, like a bad habit.
Yeah.
Where like you went through something and now you subconsciously keep putting yourself in similar situations that make you uncomfortable, but that's because that's what you are comfortable in, and I think that's why she's in that. Well, not anymore. I don't think she's in that anymore, but that's why she was, and that's why like, because what also proved it to me is that after she broke up with her fiance, she went to Maddie Healy.
Oh yeah.
That's messy. But I can't blame her because it's like that. I feel like that's just because that's what she knows.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's we've been recording for a bit.
Want to keep going or just stop?
Well, we could separate it because I feel like we kind of got into a completely different topic.
Yeah, but we didn't do an intro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Intros for controversial topics.
Well, it's basically just us talking about. We could just.
Who is the biggest sellout?
Yeah, like the pop.
At
star-
number
We
one.
could just call it the pop star debate.
No, yeah, no, I know, but it's like I like being
I was
organized.
gonna say, I don't think Nirvana or Pearl Jam are considered grunge bands.
Why?
I don't consider them as grunge bands because like what considers
What
like
about
a
Soundgarden?
Soundgarden. To be honest, no. I think the only like grunge like the big four. I feel like the only ones that actually consider grunge is probably Alice in Chains, and even then that's kind of like iffy.
Alice in Chains is such a funny band.
It is.
Honestly, not to sound mean, but realistically speaking, is grunge really, think about it.
It's not.
Is it even a musical genre, or or is it more of like a fashion lifestyle that has people in it that like the same music? Think about that. Like, is
Yeah.
it really a genre of music, or is it a genre of people who listen to the same music?
Well, so because like the word grunge is very vague, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause,
what-
like-
what
Yeah,
does
you
it
could just
mean?
replace it with
Yeah.
shit. No.
Basically, no, but because like
Just replace it with bad.
because the thing is like what's considered grunge is like bands who are like have a cross between punk and heavy metal, which technically Nirvana does kind of fall into that category, but I feel like they're more so like hardcore punk than anything, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more like their sound. Like and like another thing is like introspective lyrics, which you know Nirvana never really had until like in utero. Maybe
That's
even
true.
some songs.
A little
in-
bit in like.
and never mind.
Yeah.
You know that's but like all of like the first album and like the like some of Nevermind is it's not very introspective, you know.
Yeah.
While like you know, say like you know Soundgarden, right? They're just very very like heavy, like I consider more like hard rock or like heavy metal.
I guess you could say that.
You know, like
like
or even,
Soundgarden.
actually no, part go to like prog rock to be honest, because they're very like time signature-y and like very like.
No, you're right.
That's my mom. Let me cut this out. Hello.
No.
So, you know, like I consider Soundgarden as like more, like, almost prog rock, even like prog metal ish. But that's probably like overstepping it or whatever you want to call it. What you want to call it? Pearl Jam. They just make whatever. To be honest, like I think like the first album maybe. You know, it's very like punk and like heavy rock.
Well, see, there you go. When you say things like, "Oh, it's more like this than an actual like grunge," it's like, "Oh, well, then why did you just say it's grunge?"
It's I guess it's more grunge, you know, like the first album.
Because if you're like, because that's the whole argument.
But is grunge even a musical genre?
Yes, nowadays I think.
I feel like we made it. Yeah.
It is actualized
We
into a set genre.
we called it that for like the old bands, and now we're like, oh well, let's try to make that. But it's
yeah,
like
let's actually make
Yeah.
grunge music now.
Because like all like the post grunge bands are more grungy than like the grunge bands from before, or I guess around the prime time of grunge, you know.
Yeah.
And like even like a new genre is called neo grunge, which is kind of like taking that aspect and like kind of making it a little more.
Mhm.
I forgot the band called. They made a popular song like sometime in the early 2020s, but yeah, I think I just overall just kind of like the whole like big four of grunge, are just kind of not really considered grunge, as to like what the standards are considered. You know?
yeah, I guess.
That's just how I feel though. I mean, like there's also arguments saying like they kind of are. You know, that's just how I feel though.
That's Matthew's hot take.
What about you?
Like,
What do
yeah,
you
what's your biggest hot take?
I feel like I already ran the joke too far.
21 Pilots?
Yeah, I was gonna make another joke.
21 Pilots is the best band of all time.
No, I don't know. I don't really have a hot take. I usually just listen to what I like.
That's good. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Even when it's bad.
Even when it's bad.
well, like nothing like considered about like like you know, it's like something that similar to what I said or.
Nah, not really. I'm like, it's like, all right, you're gonna call it that. All right, I'll call it that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you like this? Oh, come on. It's like whatever with me. Do you have anything? Hot take?
I really heavily dislike Gwen Stefani. I don't think she makes good music. I don't think as a band that No Doubt is good. I think they are definitely my least favorite band, and she is my least favorite singer, and she's one of my least favorite celebrities as a whole. I don't like her. I think she's very irresponsible with the way she makes music, and I feel like I feel like, okay, because I don't think every singer has to sing really good, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at the Bensons.
But if there's like at least emotion there, or like you're writing about something meaningful, I guess you could argue they do write meaningful music, but I feel like there's just something very like shallow about their music and her solo music. And even her solo music, it's not even original. She has to rip off other cultures in order for her to make art. Constantly. She constantly has to be ripping off people of color. Which I know, SJW stuff, I don't care, okay? With
Put that in a montage.
With her, it's so blatant that it's like, it's not even like being an SJW or whatever. It's just true. Like, when she was doing her solo thing, I mean, I guess she's still doing, I don't fucking know, I don't care that much, but from what I've seen, it's like every album-ish cycle she has, it's like she's a different, like, people make the joke Ariana Grande, but she's not necessarily, like, taking, like, that aesthetic for, like, I guess kind of, but, like, her music is consistent, right? But for Gwen Stefani, she's always, like, taking from people of color and then acting like she isn't in the music. Like, especially the most egregious one was when she had her J-pop phase and she made Cuckoo Harajuku. I don't know if you know what that is, like the toy line. It was like this line of like toys that came out when we were little for girls, and it was like modeled after like J fashion and stuff. And it was called Cuckoo Harajuku.
That's so funny. That's really racist.
Yeah. And she hired, I think it was like these 3 Japanese girls to just follow her around through that whole time period, and they weren't allowed to talk to anybody. And her music was like very J-pop influenced in that era. But that's what I'm saying. It's like she just can't be, she doesn't have an original bone in her body. And then like we were saying, I think it was Pablo that made the point that everybody's going in a conservative direction. Guess what she's doing right now?
Conservative direction.
Yeah. Who would have fucking guessed? Because it's almost like she's never fucking been original in her whole life. Like, even in the 90s or whenever she came out, and all, like, the female rock stars and stuff at that time period were making female empowerment music. Guess what she was doing, too? Doing the exact same fucking thing as them. And then when that wasn't popular anymore, she jumped on the next thing. Especially if it was attached to people of color. Or, like, right now it's, like, the whole rise of conservatism. And, like, to be fair, her husband, I don't remember who her husband is. I don't fucking care. I don't like country music.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I don't remember his name, but, you know, like, she married him, and then I think she said some stuff.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that guy. There was, like, some stuff, I think she came out to support Trump or something. I know for a fact she supports this, like, religious cult. I saw, like, a commercial for it a couple times on TikTok where she's, like, promoting it. And it's like, but that's because that's the thing right now. I fucking guarantee you when it's not, she's gonna be on the fucking next popular thing. Because she doesn't have, like, her own personhood. She just has to copy whatever is popular. And it annoys me that it's usually people of color that she's copying. And nobody fucking says anything about it. That's what pisses me off more about her. Is everybody's like, oh my god, Gwen, she's so influential. Her music's so good. If you like her, it's from somewhere else. And I guarantee you will like the source more. You know, it's like if you like spring water, imagine how the spring water tastes at the mountain. Kind of thing. Or, oh, if you like this canned cocktail, imagine how it tastes at the bar getting made for you, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know, it irks me so much. And she's not even a good singer. Like, she sounds like ass, and I mean that sincerely in the meanest, full offensive way possible, dude. I don't, like, even, like, for her pop music, there was a time. There's one song where she took the chorus from the main song from Fiddler on the Roof. You know that song, If I Was a Rich Man?
Yeah.
There's a song where she's like, if I was a rich girl. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I think it's her at least.
Yeah, it's
It might not be her, but
Yeah, it's her.
yeah.
Kind of fuck with this song.
Okay, yeah, but
Okay.
you know what's
Yes,
even
I-
better?
yes, the-
If I Was a Rich Man.
Yeah.
From Fiddler on the Roof. But you see what I mean? It's like, oh, you like that? Listen to the source. You're gonna like it more. It's like, but that's what, and it's not even just with her. This is like a big thing with artists now. I'm seeing where they take something from someone else and then act like they didn't, and they do it worse. Bless you. And it's like, or like the rise right now of people like sampling, like the whole Ava Maxification of music right now. Like the most, okay, well honestly, I like the one I'm about to mention. I like it in an ironic way because it's just so bad it's funny. But where was it Young Gravy where he
I
did
write. What was it?
I write hymns, not travesties.
Yeah, I fucking
And
hate
he's
that song.
He literally kept it's so to the point and blatant where he kept the like half of what Brendan Urie is saying, and then it cuts to Young Gravy being
Yeah.
like, "Getting your goddamn dough up."
Yeah.
But I like that one because it's just so bad, but it's so funny. But I feel like he meant it to be like bad, so. But it's just so blatant, so that one I'm honestly not even mad about because it's so fucking hilarious. But like Ava Max, like her whole discography just makes me upset because it's literally every single song, and people, it's to the point where she's known as the queen of sampling. But for example, you can sample something, like for example, I forget what Linkin Park song it is, but it's actually sampled from something else, and nobody knew that. Or like you can sample, like what's another good example? Like the song Mask Off, it samples a part of the soundtrack for that. I think the movie's called Selma. It's the one about Martin Luther King Jr. Like they sampled from that movie. And I didn't even know it was a sample. I just thought it was a part of the song. I'm saying I like those kinds of samples where you take a piece of music, or like interpolations can be really good. But like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Like when they just take something and they don't even pretend, they don't even make it like a new thing. Like even part of my issue with like the Moonbeam Ice Cream song, it's just the song Physical with a bunch of nonsense thrown on top of the, like, let's get physical.
I don't care.
'Cause it feels so mystical,
Oh.
magical, physical. You know, like it's the same thing. And like I mean, people have acknowledged it, but he won't. I don't think he has, at least.
No, because he wrote the album in 15 minutes. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
And that's
Also, it's a
probably
lawsuit.
why he was partially able to do that, because he took other things from other artists. Or at least in that song. Honestly, I didn't listen to the album. I don't.
That one was awful. Awful.
Oh, there's actually a really bad album that came out that I want to listen to. It's called it's called Sex Hysteria by Jessie Murph. I heard it's like really bad, but I want to listen to it because I don't know if you guys have seen trending on TikTok her song 1965. The one where it's like, I might get a little slap, but you never hit me on Snapchat.
No.
Don't fucking text me at 2 a.m. boy asking where I'm at. Fuck you.
No.
You haven't heard that?
No, I haven't heard that.
Oh my god. When we stop recording, I have to show you guys the song and the music video because it's outrageous. You gotta put it on the TV. But after we're done recording, and then I was thinking of actually doing a power minute about it because it touches on like something that I feel like very passionately about. Like it really bothers me too when artists make art and they're not responsible about it. But that's a whole other topic. It's not even just about music. That's a power minute of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, we talk a lot about power minutes, and we haven't even explained what that is.
No.
Quick.
No, we'll just leave it vague.
All right.
Alright, here's my hot take. You fucking peeked the mic. Japanese and the Mexicans are have the best bassists.
I agree. Yeah.
No one fucking America touches them. Those motherfuckers are like fucking wizards.
In terms of like technicality or
All.
just all?
All.
I agree. Though.
You have your golden boys and girls here, but like my god, I feel like everyone in Japan and Mexico knows how to touch a fucking bass.
I would say, like, to be honest, the only notable like bass player that isn't Mexican or Japanese I can think of is honestly only Peter Steele. That's kind of it.
I could think of a few, but I mean, sure.
Go ahead.
All of them? Nah.
Oh my god!
Nah.
Every single white bassist.
Every single white bassist. No, I mean.
You're a white sub-bassist. Oh my god.
Nah, I mean we have like Flea. He's very very good.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Flea, Paul McCartney.
The
That's
best meth head bassist.
best
yeah.
meth head bassist. Paul McCartney.
He's not messing around on that bass.
Paul McCartney, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. He's really really good.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from Smiths. I don't know his name.
I don't think anyone does.
Okay.
Omar doesn't know celebrities. He's like me. He doesn't always know the people's names of the bands he listens to.
What's the guy from Premise? Clay Lespool.
Oh yeah.
The guy from Polyphia, which is funny enough named Clay.
Polyphia is such a good band.
It's such a good band, honestly. Fuck, I have more. Say it's a Premise.
Are those all white people?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't know any black bassists?
Black bassist?
No.
I actually don't. That's the funny part. I actually don't.
There's actually one I would like to make note of. It's a little bit of a case of recency bias, and I don't remember his name because I just found out about this band because we just saw them live like 2 days ago. But
Sorry, Thundercat. That's a black bassist.
oh yeah, Thundercat, and then also another black bassist I saw recently that I just found out about is the bassist for the band Lion Milk. Dude, that guy went fucking insano style on that bass.
Also, I would say a bunch of Motown basses are like very very good.
Oh yeah, honestly, all of them. All of them,
cracked.
dude. They fucking. Well, I mean, they set it up that way
Yeah.
for the white bassist to kind of take note. If you think about it, it kind of comes from that. But if I could note, I don't remember his name, and I don't wanna Google it because it's gonna just cause dead air. But
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I cut off all the dead air.
but like Pablo could probably like insert like a Google image or whatever. The pop up.
I'm not gonna do that out of spite.
The Funkman.
The funk basses and stuff, they're fucking cracked.
So again, more like
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
artists, more black
Well, he
bassists.
said name some black artists. I was like, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't hear
remember-
any names.
Sly Stone.
I don't remember the name of the bassist from Lion Milk because I literally just found out
it's up
about
on the
this
screen
band.
right now.
But
And this video
he goes fucking insano style, dude. He goes
I'm
insane
gonna
on that
outsource this one to
thing.
Fiverr.
Honestly, I haven't heard any like Japanese basses that are like very popular.
I can't name one.
Bro, then why did you say?
I was just trying to start controversy.
Psychology. I mean, I can see like Mexicans. I don't know a single Mexican, but like
What about me?
Mexican
You
bassist.
just say you don't know a single Mexican.
I don't know a single Mexican. Them dirt. Nah.
You're Mexican.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let it be on the record if immigration is hearing this, we are not Mexican.
Geddy Lee. That's another pretty popular.
Ah,
bassist.
fuck it, I don't care. I am Mexican. Take me.
Oh,
Please don't.
like I'm ready to go back out.
Please don't.
Fuck this place.
Yeah.
Just wait until after the My Chemical Romance.
Oh yeah, the
concert.
reminder. Don't take me yet. Yeah, I got somebody else gonna edit one of these videos. Not me. Not me.
Shit.
Anyway, this is a long fucking podcast. I'm gonna end it here.
Yeah, we
Because-
should
Or
probably
you
end
could-
it.
you
We're
could
kind
split
of
it
done.
into two, technically.
No.
I don't know,
No.
just keep it at
No, it's gonna
No.
be the music podcast because we talk about music.
For 2 hours.
the music episode number 1.
Music
So
episode.
there's definitely gonna be another one.
Yeah.
Well, Oh yeah, well yeah. I guess this is still technically part of season 1, so who knows when season 2 is gonna start.
Yeah,
So
it's
still season 1, season 2 started in 2026. That's a hot scoop for anyone listening this far.
well, I guess we're gonna end it here
Yeah, we're gonna end it here.
because we're also kind of dying out on ideas to talk about. So
I mean, we could keep talking about music, but either way.
I mean, we could, I guess.
Either way.
Or we could, I don't know.
No,
Anyways,
this is
uh,
a 2-hour podcast that I had to edit. Probably gonna shave off 10 minutes here and there.
yeah.
But thank you guys for listening. This is the Taco Village podcast before the new and improved podcast that comes out in 2026. I don't think we're gonna make another podcast until 2026. I mean, if
Yeah.
we do,
Or do you guys just want to make like an outro podcast?
we're probably just gonna like stockpile every podcast from here on out.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, so this is gonna be the last podcast for season 1. Season 1 is finally ending after 4 years, and we had 11 episodes.
Bruh, that's crazy.
11 episodes, like 4 special episodes,
And one single vault episode.
Yeah, one Volta, dude. That one was recorded in 2020.
Yeah, that was insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
How much has changed?
so much has changed since then. But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Do the thing all YouTubers say, you know, like,
What
do I have to say it? Like, comment, and subscribe.